Hey there, so this is just a quick thing at the beginning of the episode just to explain something with this episode. For some reason, I'm not entirely sure why, the audio for the game didn't record in this recording, so this is just a quick heads up so you know why I may be being quiet for a while or there's just no audio for the game at all. Unfortunately, it didn't record, but, you know, luckily the microphone audio did record, which is luckily the most important part. So, yeah, just a heads up for that, but let's get on to the episode. Hey, hello everybody, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are over here at the Hill of Eric. We have to go talk to Rovalang over here. He is the last, I think, of the Swan Guard, I think it was their names, and he wants us to quickly do a session play, I think it is. Or an instance, I guess. So we're going to be doing that one today. And then we also have down here somewhere... Oh, has this map changed? Or am I just on a different... I think this map has changed. That's interesting. But yeah, basically we also have... wherever it was, the beach down here, there it was, where the Corsairs have landed. We also need to go there at some point, depending on how long this takes. But before we get into that, we obviously also have our Hobbit gift of the day and of the week also. So let's have a quick look at what we get from those. Hopefully something good, some marks, that's all good. Anything there would have been really nice. And anything hopefully from here. A massive pile of silver scraps. Really, anything here would have been fine except the mark acquisition. I would have been fine with it, but I wouldn't have really cared too much. Heritage runes, money, Malum Hunters, and reputation boosts are all generally good things. So marks and those are, you know, I'm happy with that. So let's go talk to him and let's go travel now. And yeah, if we have a fellowship at your call, bring them along as well. Unfortunately, we don't. So we'll just do this on our own. Okay, so let's quickly get rid of this so it's out of our face, but we need to, where are we in terms of this? Okay, we're a little bit further up. Okay, talk to Rovalang and declare your intentions. So yeah, I think we're just going to say we're on our own. I think we've had to say that, you know, yeah, we did that in the last instance, I think, we had with this guy or before in a different instance. So it seems they changed the setup to be like, hey, I'm either here myself or I'm with a group, but as I think I previously mentioned, it would used to just be, hey, you're with a fellowship now. Or at least I think that's how it was. So it looks like we actually have a time limit on this one, 7-minute time limit. Climb the slope and stop the Nazgul from climbing learning of Aragorn's passage. Rovalang must not be defeated. Time until they learn of Aragorn's passage. I've actually seen this, I think. It might not be this exact instance, but I remember seeing a video a very, very long time ago where someone was doing this to try and get a lot of tomes, I think. Some stat tomes. Yeah, let's just... I mean, I've got camouflage. I can quite easily get past it. I mean, I'm fine. But yeah, I have seen this once before, so I know kind of what's going to happen. Shouldn't take that long then. I mean, there's already this limit, but like, I guess if we went to attack that, the Nazgul has not yet learned of Aragorn's passage. Hope remains for now. So let's do the generic. Let's put down a trap. He has 83k, so it's actually harder to kill the dragon than it is the Nazgul. Just stay where you are, and then you'll be in my trap, and then we're fine. Yeah, Swan Knight. I think I was calling him Swan Guard earlier. Yeah, I've got great fame and tremendous skill. Yeah, you probably know my name, which is a little bit awkward. You are known to us. You will not leave this place alive. Oh, and the terrible steed is here as well. What happens if we kill the steed beforehand, then, I wonder? Ah, so we have a very much disadvantage here, because, yes, we still have the time limit, which is a bit of a pain. I'm sure that there is... And also, I'm just going to use rapid fire, but, like, barrage is obviously going to be different. We might actually die here Yeah, okay. So that's going to be a bit of a pain. Do we have any hope tokens? We do. I didn't expect that straight away. That was a little bit awkward. Okay. We have these hope tokens. They'll give us +5 hope, so hopefully that goes against what was there. I think if we lose hope, we don't only lose morale, a percentage of morale, but we also lose our damage, and we get increased damage. Incoming damage, and we lose outgoing damage. So definitely, I think we are going to have to use these hope tokens, which we've been holding for a very, very, very long time. I think we, it was like still book 1, or not book 1, volume 1 was when we last used those, or maybe the end of volume 2. So we should use those, definitely. And maybe I'll use these like max morale and scrolls of morale and power and such, just to use them. Just so we can, but I'm going to quickly run back to where we were. Shouldn't take a moment. Oh, I can just go straight back into it. That's okay. Oh. But sure, fine. I didn't even have to do that. Okay. Fine. I didn't even kill it, but you've struck the Nazgul a grievous blow, and you've kept it from dangerous knowledge. Do we not get I think this instance might be different than the actual instance you do, like as in an instance finder, maybe? Because I can't seem to find a reward. Unless just double check, there's nothing over here. Definitely, press delete, nothing. Seems I don't need to skip though, because yeah, it just carried on in the meantime. But oh, we actually have enough bonus XP to quite quickly get to 102, 282k. So maybe we'll get that today. You never know. So I'm back. I'm properly here. I'm not dead now. Okay, so we started the interlude. That's fine. We've already done that one. We need to talk to LOTRO in the Great Hall of Dol Amroth, but we also have... so I think we can go Morlad and then get swift travel over to Dol Amroth pretty easily. So we'll go do that, get the quest done, and then we'll probably just start the search for Abadek. And then we won't do the chapter 13 or book 2, whichever's the closest, because I don't know how many chapters are in this book. But I'm very tempted to see. That was the Shadow of Morthond. Shadow. Okay. So it doesn't seem to have an instance. So I maybe have to find that video from like 3 or 4 years ago, possibly. See if I can find it. I can't remember what I would search to look up it. But yeah, it was definitely that instance. So unless that instance is under a different name, I don't know if maybe you have to go to a reflecting pool, but there was no like drop. Maybe it's because I died, I didn't get the drop, but I'm not entirely sure what's sort of at play there. But we now need to not go that way. We need to go to Morlad, and then I'll quickly head over to Dol Amroth with the swift travel, because I should be able to do that pretty quickly. And I'll see you over there when we get there, and then we'll probably just go do the search for Abadek quickly. That should then level us up if this quest doesn't. So, just so we have, at very minimum, this quest completed, and so we can actually have a look at the other one, even though we'll probably have to come back here anyway after the search for Abadek. I think that's one night out the front, I think, that gave it to us. We're going to go do this. This also gives us a new bit of armor. Right now, that armor isn't as good, but obviously it is essence gear. It's got the same amount of armor, less agility, and obviously no vitality and fate and finesse rating. But we can, with that, get some major essences of agility and stuff and add those on. So for the moment, we're going to go and accept that. We won't put it on just yet until we have the required stuff for it. Oh, and I was kind of right. Book 2, chapter 1, I felt like it was 13 chapters was maybe a little bit weird for it, but we need to go talk to Captain Mayrol of the Alfraval, the northernmost ship docked at the wharf. So we'll accept that, but we won't go for the moment. What we're going to do is we've completed that book 1, so we're going to have to go 9 books in total. The Strength of Sauron emote. That's kind of cool sounding. I haven't actually got it, so I don't know what it looks like. So I'm going to go quickly do this, though, because we've got a very small amount of XP until leveling up, and hopefully, if that gave us 210k, this should give us at least, the 71,000 we need to level up to 102, and then next episode we can start with Book 2 properly. I've got this guy coming after me. He's part of a warband, so I'm going to just quickly try and see what I can get done with this guy quickly. We might die. We've already done it once before, but I thought if I accidentally came across him anyway, just he ran in front of me and aggroed me, so it's kind of like, hey, what's up? But he's only got 100k health, so I think we might be able to do this, providing we don't get completely screwed by, like, falling off a cliff. We seem to be holding our own for the moment. I think really the main reason we had issues with the Nazgul is just simply that, we had so much dread that it just caused issues. So that is perfect. That also gives us some XP. We're very, very close. It also seems that map I was on about, that seems updated, it's just from a different, like that is just from a different perspective than that. It's weird. I saw this video recently. I can't remember who made it. I want to say who I have in my head, but I don't want to get wrong. It's a great video where they talk about, like, the fact that, oh, that leveled us up. Okay, I didn't put 2 and 2 together then. But basically the fact that that the maps are all kind of all over the shop. Like, if you go to Eriador, it's kind of this nice hand-drawn stuff, and it's got kind of this nice style to it. And then it just completely changes in Gondor to this map. And then you go to, like, Central Gondor, it's just this overhead and Pelargir, and it's very weird. It's not bad by any means, but it's just weird. So, yeah, we'll get this done. Actually, let's open this big quickly. Blue box of Western Gondorian spoils. 42 marks and 1 Amroth piece. Right, we need to look for Abdic from the southern east watchtower, or look for Alvis from the northwestern tower. We'll also have to kill some of these guys. Let's just quickly get some deeds out of our thing. We need to kill some Corsairs, which is fine, and destroy some bottoms of rowing boats. So, all relatively easy stuff, and I guess it's just an excuse to get a load of quests quickly done for this XP. But I don't want this episode to last too long, for 2 reasons. One, I don't want it to be too long, and also, if it is too long, I won't actually have the time to finish it, because schedule-wise, I'm cutting it a tiny tad bit close. Just a little bit, but a tiny bit close, with when I need to be gone. Which I tend to do. Unfortunately, I don't have that much time nowadays. It's going to be another quest? Yeah, okay. We're going to get a lot of quests done, I think, today. Whether we complete them today or not, it's going to be a different thing. Depends on where we have to go. If it's a kind of, with the remote quests, if it's just a complete remotely, sure. If it's finish, somewhere else, have to go back to Dol Amroth, maybe not today. How many Corsairs do I need for this deed? 38 out of 120. That's not that bad, I'd say. So we need... I'm not really focusing on the main quest at hand at the moment, because I don't really know where it wants me to go. Should we have a look at the map? So down here. Okay, so it is definitely... We'll go over there quickly. Just so we get what we came here for actually done, because I don't want to be here and not actually get what we came here to do done. Also, there's a bunch of enemies down here, so it should be relatively easy to do. Oh, there's a ladder there. Good. Okay, so we're going to go up to that one once we kill this slaver. And more quests. Okay, we completed that one. That's not a new quest to give, but we also got this one. Take the last rowboat. Okay, it's a lot going on. So we might be a little bit late today. Meet J.R.R. at the crossroads. And then we need to destroy the bottoms of rowing boats, replace the banners, which we still haven't done. We need to do a lot of that still. And then destroy treasure chests by going over to that thing. So we'll go rowboats first. If we can. Just so they kind of don't notice too much. And they'll kind of, you know, be stranded out in the middle of that, and I would not like that. Personally, not a huge fan of doing that. Oh, we got all of them done. I thought it was 8, but I guess it's only 6. We'll also pick up this backpack, because I think I've mentioned it before, but they're very good for just random items that we maybe not going to be getting too much. So J-Jax, where's J-Jax going to? He's over there. Okay, that's awkward. Then banners, and then we'll go over to this one quickly, and maybe there's going to be some more banners over there, because I haven't seen 8. Definitely not seen 8, so hopefully there's more over here. Oh. As easy. And then this guy is going to give me a quest. Everything's leading to everything now. Right, Corsair 2. Okay. Is there much we can do on, like, just this one ship, though? Oh, second tail ship. Ah, I see. So we need to kill 10 on their ships. We need to destroy 7 chests. We need to burn 5 ships, pretty much. And then just sort of work in a chain. So we're going to go from the first ship to the second ship, and then second to the third, etc., and then probably have to make our way back as well. Though looking at it, we're not getting some bad purple items. I mean, scroll cases are always good just to have. I mean, for other characters at least. And you can always sell crit items and stuff. It's all, in the end, everything can boil down to being vendor trash if it needs to be. So there should be, in theory, 5 ships, I take it. Just because we got to burn 5 pitches. So, I mean, there's not really much else we can go for, really, is there? And we're getting some random third ages. We'll need to start clearing out our inventory after this, just because of the way it is. I kind of feel bad that I'm just burning random treasure chests, but not bad enough to stop. Also, these guys are getting decent XP. 13k, or not 13k, 1,300. Nope, I can't even read. I was reading this one. 3,500 XP for killing these guys, and there's quite a lot of them. And after this guy, we should actually also complete a quest, which will be good. So definitely would have been leveling up today, no matter what. Right, and really now we can stop worrying about killing enemies, except for the ones that are in our way. We can just burn treasure chests, and then the next 2 ships we can just burn the pitches and then be done, and then get out of there. I'm sure we can use the ships, these things, just to get out of combat as well, if we need to. Oh, okay, so you're being a little bit more awkward. So I've actually got to kill 2 of you now. And then we should just move to the 5th one now. A lot of random, like, I'll have edited them out, obviously, but a lot of, like, kind of all over the place loading screens for the screenshots and stuff. It's kind of weird. Right. There's going to be no banners, obviously, on these, so now we need to go back to the shore. Oh, luckily, it will just let us go straight back. And we need to get some banners replaced. And then I think we should be done. And we're not actually, I don't think, going to finish search for Abadek. We'll do it next episode, I think, then, if it's taking us this long to get there. But we're finally using up this bonus XP, so I mean, that's kind of good. Oh, it didn't even take us all the way back in. I guess that's kind of fair, because probably if you went too far in, Corsairs might start just attacking you, and then if you don't load in fast enough, that's just going to really be bad for you. Oh, really? I didn't think you'd actually aggro me from there. That's why I went that way. So you wouldn't see me. I'll be sneaky. So right now, all we're looking for is banners. We can ignore, for the most part, everybody else, if at all possible. The slavers we do not really want to deal with, because they have far too much health and take far too long to actually defeat. Also can knock us out like that. The regular ones, the regular Corsairs, only have like 18k and also seem to not have as much resistance maybe to us. Like, we seem to just do overall a lot less damage to this guy. Maybe it's just me being kind of paranoid. Don't do that. Really? Really? Alright. These guys are actually giving less XP. Anorian Skarn. Oh, we're actually getting a level 100 stuff. I think I probably noticed that last time, but I've kind of forgot in the meantime that I think it scales with us, not necessarily the area, or maybe 98, 99 level area for enemies will still be 100 for resources. I'm not really sure. Like, these are Dawn chests. These are Westfolds. I mean, I can't really gauge it off of that. It's kind of awkward. Also, the awkward thing about having so many... Like, this is seemingly a great place for resources for us, but, like, we really can't sort of use our pressing delete or backspace trick for finding where we want to go for these banners, just because there's, you know... I'll have to kill this guy most likely. Just because there's so much for that stuff randomly around. We got a lesser resolute ring of penetration though. A level 99 ring. Let's bring it up and let's have a quick look while we're doing this. 167 will, 133 vitality. Okay, so that's kind of a light armor ring, which is fine. We can always, you know, I'm sure... Well, right now I don't have anything that's level 99 that has light armor. None of my classes... Most of my classes are... My high-level classes are the medium or heavy armor right now. I have no light armor. Maybe I should get onto that. I do have a light armor class, which is my Lawmaster. He's just not that high a level to be using that gear yet. So we probably don't have too much use for it. Are you? Yeah, you are going to aggro me. Okay. Same as the other guy. I kind of expected it. So do that. How many more banners do we have? 2 more to do. And from what I saw of the thing, it's going to all be up here, which is actually an extra area which I didn't see originally. So that'll be why that thing is happening. But assuming there's no more quests up here, I would have thought maybe there'd be another Corsair quest somewhere, but it might be after we do the search for Abadek. We'll get onto those, but for the moment we want to worry about banners only if we can, and we'll try and kind of sneak around if we can. But I don't worry about confrontation too much. Like, this archer I'm probably going to have to kill just to save me from going against the 3 of these guys over here. And that's still probably not going to work because there's a slaver there and I need to... Okay, this might work. I'd rather go against 3 Corsairs than 1 slaver, if I'm honest. And I might be able to get away with that. So, you and 8, there we are, right. And the other one was like all the way over here, which we can again probably get around to. Probably kill this Corsair so we can get the wooden chest. I'm after resources. Resources are good. And then we'll end off after this last one because... Oh, major essence of agility. That's actually kind of perfect. We were talking about that earlier with our essence gear. There's a slaver. Gotta be sneaky. So go around you. Up to here. There's a captain, but maybe I can get past him. Or he won't see me, which is good. Hey, banners of Umbar. Done and completed. And then we'll just quickly kind of get out of here. In fact, we can really just go Helm's Deep and then go to... Well, we can just go to Bree and then travel back to... Or we can just run past them with our War Steed, to be fair. But we can just... if it worst comes to worst, we can always go back to Bree, go to South Bree, and then just go to Dol Amroth from there for like 103, I think it is, silver. So not a huge deal, considering we're getting so much, you know, random silver from just these things. Like 167 silver right there from a wooden chest. That pays for, you know, 1.5 trips. That's fine. So let's just pop up to Dol Amroth, just the outside of it, and then we'll end off for today. Actually, we'll do it on the end of there. So, well, whilst we're going there, I'm going to go sell my stuff. That's a thing we're going to do. But next episode, we'll go talk to J-Jax over here on the crossroads, and then we'll also assuming that doesn't lead on for too long, we'll go start book 2, chapter 1. Worst case scenario, what's going to happen is we will just do this entire quest chain for an episode or two, and then move back to book 2, chapter 1, and get stuff sorted there, because this stuff is giving us a lot of XP. I mean, this is the first time in a very long time we've actually gone into that purchased XP compared to the bonus XP from being VIP. So that's going to be it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.